Namaste and a hearty welcome to Soft Talk. It has been quite some time since I came before you with the latest episode of this program. It has been quite a challenge when it comes to doing justice to the events that have been unfolding fast. Uh, but I have been trying to just raise the topics that may be of interest to you. So today I'm just presenting yet another episode of the program with a topic I think uh, you will just love to listen to. Having said this, the hills that you see beside me, behind me, are very beautiful hills, but they are not the Chitrakoot hills mentioned in the Ramayana. They are the Nagarjun hills. So I welcome you all to a beautiful evening and on the beautiful lap of these woods. The topic that I am going to discuss today uh, may not be that much like uh, the topic. It's a contested topic. It's a contested issue. It needs some healthy discussions. Uh, the topic, I think, this topic uh, may even like anger Lord Rama. I have written after this debate over his birthplace that this Ayodhya is acting as ramming into what I said is this Ayodhya is ramming into Nepal India ties as a ramrod. This topic is somehow just worsening Nepal India relations that were not in the best of times, that were not undergoing the best of times after this Lipulek Limpiadura Kalapani dispute. As if that dispute were not enough, this new dispute over the birthplace of Lord Sri Rama has emerged. Just a few days ago, our Prime Minister, speaking at a program, it was some program celebrating the birth anniversary of Bhanubhakta Acharya, who translated the Valmiki Ramayana into Nepali. At that program, our Prime Minister, a very learned man, a scholar in his own right, said that this we didn't marry goddess Sita to an Indian prince, that is Lord Sri Rama, he was referring to. He said this Lord Sri Rama was born in Nepal. At that program, he was obviously just drawing from scholars like Dr. Jagman Gurung and Kapil Paudel, who have researched on the birthplace of this Lord Sri Rama. What is said at that program is that this he was born in Ayodhyapuri, citing the Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana itself. Our Prime Minister said that he was born in Ayodhyapuri, which is in Chitwan, which is in Thori of Chitwan, which is in Nepal. So, proximity factor he also talked about. This proximity factor is he was questioning this thing. Like at that time, there were no means of transport, no modern means of transport. There were chariots and all that. So it could not be possible that he was married to a prince from Ayodhya, which is about 500 kilometers from this around 500 kilometers from Janakpur, the birthplace of goddess Sita, the kingdom of Janak, and this Ayodhyapuri, this Valmiki Nagar, which is also associated with Ramayana, where Lord Goddess Sita was left to fend for herself after some allegations against her character by some ordinary folk. So it could not have been that she was just exiled into that place that is like more than around 500 kilometers from Ayodhya. Uh, the Ramayana also mentions that it took this much time, say a day, to just for Lakshman, the brother of Sri Lord Sri Rama, to take Sita to that place, to that Valmiki ashram that is in Nepal. So it could not have been possible for them to traverse that distance of 500 kilometers, around 500 kilometers in a day or so, as mentioned in this Ramayana. He was saying that. So, like, what this assertion, what this remark from our Prime Minister has done is like it has tried to initiate a healthy discussion on the exact birthplace of Lord Sri Rama. As you all know, or most of you may have known, that there are several places that bear the name Ayodhya. One is in Punjab, I guess. Uh, there is Ayodhya in Thailand also. There are a number of Ayodhyas in Nepal also. But this Ayodhyapuri is the only place. Like the Ramayana, the Valmiki Ramayana itself is said to have mentioned that Ayodhyapuri is the place where Lord Rama was born, not Ayodhya. So that place is in Chitwan, that place is in Thori, which is quite close to the Valmiki ashram. So these events, just when you extrapolate the points, the story seems quite real. This Janakpur is there, then there is this Ayodhyapuri, and then there is this Valmiki ashram. These are like quite close to each other, and that gives some credence to this Ramayana story. Not the Ayodhya that is about 500 kilometers from this Valmiki ashram, and then this Janakpur. So it should at least uh, create a healthy discussion. The Prime Minister's remarks and the remarks, the assertions from our scholars should at least initiate a healthy discussion. And these discussions are the starting points that uh, we hope will one day just lead us to just find the exact location where Lord Rama was born. But what this assertion has done is that, like, uh, there are several leaders from the ruling Communist Party of Nepal itself which have lambasted the Prime Minister's statement. Some of them have demanded that he just apologize. He just take back that statement. This amid this statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has just also watered down the Prime Minister's statement. What all they should have done, all these things, all our leaders should have done is like they should have just stood by the Prime Minister, because what happens is in almost every forum, in almost every international forum, the Indian leaders, including the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, claim that Lord Buddha, I mean Sakyamuni Buddha, was born in India, that he was an Indian prince. But despite these remarks, they are aware that these leaders, those Indian leaders, also make remarks claiming India to be the birthplace of Sakyamuni Buddha. But they don't utter a word. they don't say a word. They lose their voice somehow, mysteriously. That is quite mysterious. But when the Prime Minister just makes a point to start a healthy discussion on the birthplace of Lord Rama, it just gets their vote. So that is like what we should note. Uh, for whom these people are speaking, on whose behalf these people are speaking, the Nepali people should just take note. Uh, and what I feel is that this remark from the Prime Minister, this remark from our scholars, should just initiate a healthy discussion and just decode the Ramayana. They should just, one hopes that this point, this raising of the point, will help push us towards a journey to decode the Ramayana and locate the exact birthplace of Lord Sri Rama. One hopes that this discussion, this starting point, this claim, this point from the Prime Minister and our scholars will just ultimately lead us towards light from darkness. Let's hope that this will just help us just locate the birthplace of Lord Rama, instead of just putting us into this continued state of ignorance. That will be in the best interest of Hindus from all over the world. On this note, I wrap up this episode of Soft Talk. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Let this presentation initiate a healthy discussion on the topic that I have raised. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.